Hey, it's CJ Miller. I'm back in Shreveport, Louisiana. Beautiful Bossier City, Louisiana is just across the Red River. Come check us out. Lots of fun things to do. I know I just came back from a cruise. I've still got videos to post. You know, I'll get around to it. But uh, I also want to get back to what this channel is about, and it's about me talking about Shreveport and about me reaching out and getting to know you. I was just looking online at some stuff. You can't really take all those headlines and stuff in your news feed with a grain of salt. And one of the things I came across was uh, the Shroud of Turin. And a 600-year-old document or something proves that it was fake or whatever. I don't know, but whatever. I would be like, no shit, right? Listen, if if everything that we're taught about Christ is true, and we believe that it's true, and we know that it's, if we feel that, then everything about it would be negated if there were actual physical proof, because the whole basis behind Christianity is the beauty of the mystery of faith, and that unknown that falls behind it. And so for actual concrete proof, rather than proof of spirituality within the heart of the individual, if there were some sort of physical chronicle that could be beyond a shadow of a doubt scientifically proven, then that would shatter the need for faith. It would shatter it would shatter faith, and the whole basis of spirituality is a faith that is not really about belief. It is about pure, honest, emotional love in its purest form, feeling it and knowing it, and being a part of it and experiencing it in such a way that no argument is required, no debate, no question is needed, because that love is there and you feel it, and you're so trusting and devoted to that feeling of love that you really just you don't really even think about, well, what about all this and what about all that, and you don't really have to you don't have to question the existence of what is behind that love, because it's so beautiful that you feel it in your heart. And therein lies the power of faith. And if there are physical relics that are left behind as proof of the story, and they're 100% proven, and that then that purity of faith that really is the purest form of love is not afforded the opportunity to humanity. So it's really, this is a choice, that and that's just, Christianity is just one example. It would, no matter what your offering is, no matter what your heart feels, the spirituality, if you feel that sense of spirituality, that there's a spiritual side to the physical life, and if you feel it and your heart leads to it, and you feel it, then it's there, and that's your evidence, and you really just don't have to seek out a contractual bit. You really don't have to try to lock in the answer, because it's there. You know what I mean? I hope I'm expressing this, because I'm not preaching, and I'm not talking about Christianity. I'm not talking about religion. I'm just talking about pure spirituality and some faith in it. Whatever you feel, whatever is there, if it's real and you feel it, uh, that is the purest form of love, and it does not require uh, a lot of sifting through uh, to try to prove or disprove. That's the absence of trust and the absence of faith, uh, the absence of belief. It's actual disbelief to try to sift through and try to find some sort of proof when the proof should be the feeling of love that's in your heart of a spiritual nature. And it really doesn't matter what tradition that your heart is following, that your heart is leading you to follow. It really doesn't matter, because your spiritual truth is your spiritual truth, and I also honestly do believe that the scientific quest for answers and the spiritual quest for answers, they're not two separate tracks. I believe they're the same track, so I don't believe that science is in conflict with spirituality. It doesn't necessarily have to be. There's a lot that maybe we have preconceived notions about, and then we learn things and we get a better view of things, but that does not negate this emotional thing that's in our heart called spirituality. As a spiritual being, that we all feel it, and every sentient being feels it, whether or not I don't know. It's from every single culture, there's some sort of reflection of spirituality. Even cultures that developed, autonomously from each other, have similarities, And I know that all the way down the line, there's probably a single point of existence in which we all evolved from the same gooey mass that we used to be, and so I believe that spirituality and evolution are both true. That's me, but no, it's yeah. So if you ever just have these beliefs, these thoughts in your heart, these teachings or whatever, and then you ever find yourself confronted with some sort of conflict of a scientific discovery or something, the real truth of a spirituality is that feeling that's in your heart, and maybe what's important is not so much the very particulars about it, but maybe what's important is kind of person that spiritual belief leads you to be, and how you intend to represent that to the rest of the world, that part of you. But those are my thoughts on spirituality. When I see stuff, and it's like, that's all tabloid stuff anyway, this Dead Sea Scroll, this shroud, this or that, face of Jesus on a piece of toast or whatever, crying statue of some saint or something. Who really cares? What's really all the evidence that you need for whatever your faith is, it's going to come through you, through your heart, and that's what you pay attention to, and that's what you feel, and that's what you follow, and you be the best version of yourself that you can be from that spiritual end of it, and even if you think that spirituality is just it's basically just how you represent other people, and that part of yourself that you're going to leave behind for people to remember. If you think spirituality is just that simple, then follow that. Do do you. As you know, it's so funny because I'm sitting here and here's my face, but my hand, I'm like, I talk with my hands and I'm like, yeah, you can't even see what my hands are doing. But it's so funny. Um, I amuse myself. I really amuse myself when I talk. If nobody else gets entertained by me, I get entertained by me. Um, because I am a consummate narcissist and I do love myself. But I also love you. Peace, love, goodbye. Come see us in Shreveport. Bye.